So yes, guys, we've just been watching the Electronic Arts E3 presentation. It is an E3 presentation, even though it's kind of not. They're not part of the E3 thing. This is a separate kind of event thing. It looked like an invite-only event. It looked like your typical Electronic Arts bollocks. It was full of shills, full of... Every time anybody even remotely clapped, Greg, the... he would just like go mental and like encourage them to clap more. Everybody was shouting a lot, basically treating gamers as if they're 2-year-old fucking kids.
What's up, my fellow Jedi? I'm Greg Miller, and today we're talking Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. We've been waiting so... You know what? We're talking about Star Wars. Yeah! We've been waiting so long for details on this game. I can't believe it. Can you believe it, LA?
It was an absolute cringe fest. They had a cosplay section. The presenter was like walking towards the camera, who was walking backwards, and the further he walked backwards, he was revealing the faces and the bodies of all these Apex Legends cosplayers. And my goodness, guys, my goodness, their facial expressions. I couldn't stop laughing. I mean, what the fuck? Anyway, enough of the shills, enough of the acting, enough of the people that were on stage that knew nothing about games and were just clearly let's talk about Jedi Fallen Order. That's what we're here for. That's what I've been looking forward to. In fact, this is my most anticipated game of the year outside of Bannerlords. So why is it my most anticipated game as I roll the footage that I recorded tonight? Well, it's because I really enjoyed the early Star Wars games such as Jedi Academy, Dark Forces, and all of them. There wasn't a really bad one among them. The reason I loved them so much is because I felt like I was an all-powerful Jedi, but I had to learn the ways. One does not just suddenly become a Jedi. You know, in the Jedi games that I played, you had to learn the ways of the Force, and you could learn the ways of the dark side or the light side. They were the trees that you had. You could have a bit of dark and a bit of light. Why the hell not? Let's mix it up a bit. Let's choke somebody while throwing them up a chimney. Back they had no chimneys. The thing is, guys, you could customize the way you are. Now, this game also has a tree. It also has XP, there's a skill tree, and there's an XP system. Can you learn dark powers? We don't know. I would like to do Force Choke. Just hold them up in the air and just start choking them. Apology accepted, Admiral Nader. That's a glass. You need a beaker for that. But you know what I'm saying. But anyway, let's get on with what this looked like, what I thought of it. Well, it is third person, which I don't really like third person games as much as first person games. That's not to say it's going to be shit because it's third person. In fact, I actually think with a lightsaber, it's better to be in third person because you can kind of control it a little bit better. So I would like the kind of flexibility that I had in the old Star Wars games. This looks a bit stiff for me. It looks very controller orientated, which is a shame. But the big fucking killer for me was the rolling around the floor like a prick. Why do we have to do this? You know, when I was watching this footage, I kind of just almost not shut my eyes, but I kind of stripped away in my mind's eye all the Star Wars skins and all of the fact that I've got a lightsaber. And I could have literally replaced what was going on with Uncharted, Witcher 3, God of War, Horizon Zero Dawn, pretty much any big AAA combat game that's been on console in the last 10 years. They all play the same. You do the same stuff. Alright, you're using force powers. It could just as well be magic powers. Oh, you've got a lightsaber, it could be a sword. And it's like developers these days, it's just, right, what's the gameplay going to be like? The same as the last game we made. Oh, okay, yeah, we've already ported it all in. It's all done. We just need to dress them in Star Wars pajamas, add a few little things, push, pull, a bit of force stuff, and there you go. Oh, brilliant. Thanks. And that just seems to be the mentality of developers these days. They don't think outside of the box anymore. Now, to be fair to Jedi Fallen Order, some of the stuff is outside of the box. And I do want to talk more about them than about the negative side of the rolling around the floor like a prick bullshit and the the predictable fucking I've been held by something. Oh, just spam the controller button to free yourself there. I'm sick of it. Just do away with that bullshit. Be gone from me, you foul console buttons. I just don't like that gameplay. It's in every... Mac, just get on with the good stuff. Alright, we're getting on with the good stuff, guys. Alright, you've got your force pull, your force push. You've got your force freeze. Oh yeah, you can slow down time. You can be a bit like Stephen Strange in this. And it looks awesome the way they do it. It looks fantastic power. I can't wait to do this power. You can just... Like we can see on the screen, you can just freeze people in time. This guy actually froze a stormtrooper who fired a shot, and then he force pulled him towards him, picked him up, and then stuck him on the actual lightsaber blaster bolt that he'd fired. It looked so fucking cool, really. And that's the kind of out-of-the-box thinking gameplay we like from developers. More of that, please. Don't look back, look forwards. Don't just copy what's been done in God of War and Witcher 3 and all the other games. Fuck it. We don't want that anymore. We want new, good stuff. Go back to the 90s. Look what we did in games then. Look at all the powers we had. Shit tons of powers. Yes, I'll have double jump. Thank you very much. Double jump's good when it's stuff like this or a force jump, Either way, I just want to be able to jump a long way because there's some great fun to be had when you can jump 15, 20 feet up in the air, which Luke Skywalker could do if it's in the movies. Well, the old movies, not the new bullshit movies. If it's in the old movies, bring it into the game. I want to jump over the top of a stormtrooper and then force pull him about 30 feet up into the air. Watch him flail through the air, then fall into a tangling mess of blood. I mean, I want that kind of stuff. I want to force choke somebody. I want to do all them things. So let me do them. Don't just go down the tried and tested combat system of every other fucking game. Because that's not cool, man. That's not cool, bro. Anyway, you play Cal Kestis. And you have to rescue imprisoned Wookiees that have been captured. Obviously, or they wouldn't need rescuing, would they? And that's what we saw in this. Well, we didn't see much of the Wookiees. We saw a little bit. That's pretty much it with this game that we actually saw. We didn't see a lot. 15 minutes. We saw a little bit of fighting with stormtroopers. We saw them fighting some sort of Sith Lordy kind of guys, some indigenous life forms in the form of giant like spider ant kind of things. None of it looked absolutely fascinating. It looked like a little bit of lock-on with the combat, which I totally don't want in this. I want total freedom, but again, it looks like it's built for controllers. I mean, when they were talking at the end with the developers, all the talk was controller this, controller that. Fuck off with your controllers, please. But, oh, Mackie-Con, it's on console mainly. And we only have controllers. Now, we don't know much about lightsaber combat in this. We don't know what kind of moves that you can do with it. We see you blocking blaster fire, which is fine. I don't think there'll be much skill involved in doing that. Probably just hold right mouse button or something. Oh, sorry, did I mention mouse? I don't know, RT or X or Y. Just stop it. I don't know what other moves that you get with a lightsaber, but because there's going to be boss fights on this, probably against Sith Lords and stuff, I do hope there are some decent moves in this and that it's not just all dumbed down kind of stuff. I want to be able to use a lot of force powers, a lot of different lightsaber powers, and have some really fun, immersive battles. I want to feel like a Jedi. That's the ultimate goal that they should be doing with this game. Make you feel like you are a very powerful Jedi once you've learned the ways of the ways. Not just insta-Jedi, like in the modern Star Wars movies. You have a little pet who, is clearly going to be the thing that's in the collector's edition. You can just. He's called BD1, Buddy Droid 1. Oh, he's so cute, guys. And he just kind of sits on your shoulder. He'll probably give you X-ray vision and bullshit like that. Oh, just don't, Mac. But it will. It will. Mac. What are you talking? You fucking know the ropes now, man. You should know the ropes now. It's electronic arts, man. What are you talking about? It's electronic arts. You're gonna have X-ray fucking vision and all of that fucking auto aim bullshit rolling around the floor like a fucking prick. There's probably going to be crates all over, microtransactions, cosmetic fucking pink lightsabers and all that fucking wank. Also, another thing that kind of made me, the AI. The AI just didn't look very good in this. It almost looked like it was hesitating before it attacked. It was just kind of, it was like lag. It was like a second behind. It was like, oh yeah, I see you there. And I'll attack you about now. And we don't want that. I want sharp AI. I want to be constantly having to move all around and just, juggle people. Like, oh, there's a guy over there. Right, I'll just freeze you up. I'll force push you down. Oh, I'll pull you over my head. Right, I'm going to have to leap out the way because there's another one. I want that. I want to be juggling. I want 5 or 6 coming at me and juggling them all. Matthew, if anyone can see you through the window, you look like you're having a fucking rave dance with your arms in the air. What are you doing, man? So there you go, guys. There you go. Enough of this. It comes out on the 15th of November this year, PS4, Xbox and PC. And let's hope that it's good. Please be good.